Okay, y'all know I'm a weirdo, so don't even pretend. Hi, I'm Kim. I'm the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a tarot collective for today. Today is Wednesday. It is August 19th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, please just leave it on my table for someone else because you do not need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. That's okay. Do you know how many readings I get on and I'm like, it doesn't resonate, and that's okay. And you know why I like to do that? It's not because of the reader, it's because of the people that watch that think everything should resonate. No, that's not how it works. So I will get on a reader's reading and I will say it doesn't resonate, and that's okay. But thank you for the read and thank you for your energy. And I'll do my little three symbol and I'm out of there. Because people just will literally think everything is supposed to be for them. Literally. You know what's funny is I will watch a reading and I'll be like, oh, I wonder if that's so and so, or I wonder if that's them, or I wonder if that's this person. I a lot of times now, like I don't even think that things have any meaning for me. And that's not in a bad way. It's just like I could see it for other people. So I think it's for other people. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And honestly, I feel like that's a good way to look at it though, because there's so, like I said, there's so many people out there that think everything is for them. Or like you had something happen to you in your past, but somebody says something, so you think just automatically think it's going to happen again. It's like, no, maybe that resonated for you 10 years ago, but not now. Anywho, we're going to use Deck of the Undead by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. She also has an Etsy shop. I literally just ordered 6 decks from her this morning. I just blindly, like, credit card swipe. I'm like, uh, uh, uh. I have to, though. I have to order probably, I would say, at least 3 decks to make it worth it because it comes all the way from the UK. And she does flat rate shipping depending on like how much you spend. So like I might as well just order as many decks as like I want because otherwise I'm spending $50 in shipping for one deck. The deck is like 80. Doesn't make any sense. Anywho, that's my reasoning. That's my girl logic. I can't help it. I'm pretty. The math is mathin'. I got one on the table. You might see me taking a drink of my cranberry water because I didn't really drink a lot today, and yeah. I had my shake this morning. I had my electrolyte drink, and then my protein shake. I mean, and then I had a latte with lunch when I went out with my dad, and that was it. Like I haven't had any water. Like I need to drink water. And that's the thing. I drink water like crazy when I'm at work, anywhere from 80 to 120 ounces of water a day. But when I'm at home, like I just don't even think about it. We got 3 on the table, 4 on the table. I cannot tell what that is. We'll do 2 more shuffles. I put out 2 Hattie Thorne tarot decks. I'll probably do Rob Barthelman tomorrow, even though, like I said, Rob Barthelman on Wednesday, Hattie Thorne on Thursday. I think I'm switching them because I'm off. Because I had these decks sitting out last night and I knew I wanted to use them. I already knew that they were the next. So I'll figure out something for Rob Barthelman tomorrow. My forever sweetie. a drink. Two more shuffles. I know I'm being quiet. I just if you subscribe, and you watched my affirmations this morning, I did messages from the litter box, and I probably spent about 10 minutes crying in a good way. I want to cry now, but in a bad way. Like, I don't know who this is, but I feel bad. Because I heard rags to riches, but then I saw the opposite. Does that make sense? So maybe somebody went from rags to riches, but they're going to go back to rags. Because that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. We have 6 on the table. We have 2 majors. One more shuffle. I'm going to give this a tap. Yeah, now I want to cry for somebody because I feel bad. Even, when they say that a lot of times people's karma hits them in money, right? And when I say hits them in money, I don't mean like, oh, you're out $50 this week. No, when people's karma hits them in money, like we're talking thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like people getting into car accidents, losing their homes, shit like that. All of a sudden having to buy a new roof because there's a hole in it. Like stuff like that. That's what I mean, like people losing money. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. And I understand that, God's going to do what he's going to do. But I would never want that for anybody. Because I've had experiences in life where I had to go without because I didn't have money. I had experiences when I was younger, when I was still living with my parents and we didn't have any money. And I literally was starving. I was literally stealing food from where I worked because I just needed to eat something for the day. Like, I've been there. So I would never wish that on anybody. Like I said, even my worst enemy, I would never wish that on anybody. It's horrible. It's horrible. 7 with bottom of the deck, 2 majors, no reversal. You guys know I just kind of like to look at the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck to see what's going on there, if anything. Somebody might be in denial about this too, because I'm looking at this bottom of the deck card and it's... and this is bottom of the deck, okay? And I'm picturing the... I can't remember what you called him, but the Ice King from Game of Thrones. The ice zombie, the one that was like in charge. That's what I'm picturing. This person going through these trials and tribulations might turn into a very cold, isolated individual. Let me show you what we got. We got 6 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Justice, the Hermit, and again, bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. It's kind of I'm kind of hearing like nothing lasts forever. And there's a lot of pentacles out here, that's why I think this is probably money. And I heard rags to riches. But this is like rags to riches to rags. Again, I think it's somebody's karma kicking them in the ass. This could hit like a whole family, a friend group. Because I'm looking at the Hermit card, and at the bottom, Hattie Thorne wrote, "He walks alone, but is never alone." And then the sign says, "You are not alone." And I think it's probably a group of people that lost out on some abundance. Sorry, I literally feel like I'm dying of thirst. And not literally, but still. Kind of a drama queen. And it's kind of funny because I'm looking at the Six of Wands, right? And it's this masculine with fire torches. And it's kind of like this person was brought out of the fire, literally, Like they tapped into some abundance, received some abundance, pulled their ass out of the fire. But then when you look at the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, it's like everything went cold. When you look at these four cards, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, everything looks cold. And I don't care what a lot of people say. It's really giving to this, to me, it's giving like God gave somebody this abundance only to snatch it back and watch them fall. Because then when you look at the Justice card, it looks like fire. It looks like lightning. It looks like a storm. And it's almost like, hey, I'm going to pull you out of this fire and I'm going to drop you over here where you're going to have a shit ton of money and you're going to have amazing abundance. And then 10 years later, it's like they pick this person up and they're like, hey, guess what? You've been a shitty person, so we're throwing you back in the fire. Like, that's what it's giving to me. That's what it's giving. What is that Michael Jackson song? What is it? I am not alone. I am not alone. I don't know the other part. I don't know the other lyrics to the song, but I can hear the melody of that in my head. Pretty sure it's Michael Jackson. Is it I am not alone, I am here with you? Is that what that is? Or you're here with me? I don't know. It's kind of like saying, like I saw the Ice King, right? The zombie king from Game of Thrones. Whomever this person is, it's it's like, well, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna like kind of like this attitude of like, you're gonna fuck me, then I'm gonna make the most of this. Like God would want to do this to somebody to open up their eyes, to heal, to have enlightenment, right? Whomever this is like the opposite. They're like, oh, you're gonna fuck me, you're gonna take away my abundance because I did this, that, or the other. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do even more of this, that, and the other. And like I said, this person might be very cold, very very self-centered, very ego-driven. And again, I don't necessarily think they're alone. This could be like a whole group of people that get this for doing something, right? A kickback, not a kickback. What is it? A lickback? A lickback? Um, I think of other things when you say look back. That's just my dirty mind. I don't know. That's why I don't really ever use that phrase. And it's kind of funny because whomever this is, even if it's a group of people suffering, right? Losing their abundance, whether it's family, friends, whatever, this person doesn't really give a shit about them. Like it's every man for themselves, every woman for themselves. Even the seven of swords, it says trust no one, take what you can, run while you can. Yeah, I think this person is literally like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm taking what's left. I'm gonna make the most of it. And it's like not, and again, it's somebody not healing, not reaching enlightenment, not learning a lesson. And I'm sorry, I feel like when that happens and you're a part of that, you just have more shitty things in store for you. And that's fine if that's how you want to live your life. Like, you don't want to heal, you don't want to seek enlightenment, you don't want to believe in God, you don't want to believe, in miracles and stuff like that. Okay, fine. Great. Live your life like that. But where do you think it's going? I mean, seriously, like, where do you think it's going? I'll watch readings and they'll be like, oh, like Gemini, this, that, and the other. Like, you think you don't have any abundance, and you're kind of down in the dumps, and da 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 da. And I'm thinking to myself, what Gemini are they talking about? Like, that doesn't resonate for me. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm happy 24/7. I'm not, but I actually think I'm pretty blessed. I tend to think like you guys know I don't believe in luck, but I think I'm pretty blessed to have the life that I have and to be able to do the things that I do. And even though I don't necessarily love my job every day, I love the fact that I have a job consistently that I can rely on. I don't know what that is. Um, because not everybody has that. And right now the economy is supposedly going in the shitter. I guess there was no job growth in July or June. I don't know how far back, how many months they're behind in that, but and I don't think it was I don't remember if they said it was no job losses, but still was no job growth, or I don't know. It just doesn't look good. Like, the economy does not look good, and I'm blessed to be able to say that I am in the spot where I am, and I make pretty decent money, enough for me to survive, enough for me to take care of 3 cats. Hmm. And whomever this is, they just don't feel like that, you know? Just, it kind of gives the energy of somebody that like doesn't work for things, but they think they're owed something, right? It's like, I don't believe in God, but I think the world owes me. The world is God. God doesn't owe you shit. I don't care how shitty of a life you think you've led. God doesn't owe you shit. And the reason why we say things like that is because, again, before you come to Earth on this wonderful journey, you signed a contract. You agreed to live the life that you got. So no, you don't deserve an award. You don't deserve recognition. Not that you couldn't possibly get that, right? I'm just saying, you don't ever deserve anything from anybody. Nobody has to give you anything. Nobody owes you anything. God doesn't owe you anything. I know, crazy, crazy thoughts. But when you're dealing with like self-centered people, ego-driven people, narcissistic people, they don't look at it like that. They think everybody owes them something, you know? The world owes me something. The world doesn't owe you jack. And don't get me wrong, it's you know, I've made plenty of statements to God, my angels, my ancestors, my dearly departed loved ones. You owe me this. I've made plenty of those statements. Do I actually think I have the right to demand anything? No. But I'm going to voice it out loud because I want to. Because I want to. And because I think it's only fair that I'm open and honest with my team. Because, I should be, I don't like hiding anything from people down here, never mind my guides and ancestors and angels and God and my dearly departed loved ones, I'm not holding anything back from anybody. So, when I joke around with them, I know I'm not an idiot, but some people literally think that everybody owes them something, and it's like nobody owes you anything. And I always say this, right? Like about manifestations, like people manifest. And then they're like, oh, well, I didn't get anything. Okay, but did you put any work in? Well, what do you mean? And I've said this before, and I'll say it a million times. You're never going to win the lottery if you don't buy a fucking ticket. Like, how do you think you're going to manifest for something if you don't take part in it? That would be like me manifesting to write a book and then not writing anything and being like, okay, where's my book? Hello? Hello? You can do all the manifestations you want all day long. You have to put in the effort. You can't just expect things to fall into your lap. That's not how it works. This person doesn't understand that. Maybe one day. Maybe. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it doesn't resonate, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I hope everybody has a lovely Wednesday evening. I don't think I have any plans for tomorrow. Not as of right now, so I'll be at home doing my shtick, doing my huge, and I'll do readings and all that jazz. So as of right now, not planning to go anywhere, not planning to do anything, but we shall see what happens. So have a good evening. I will talk to y'all tomorrow.